G'day everyone and welcome to Susies Selections. I'm Susie Geese, a sports reporter at Western District Newspapers, and every week throughout the football season I'm going to be publishing my AFL and Hampton League tips online to our Facebook page and websites. So, given that Hampton League won't actually be starting for another couple of weeks, at this stage it's just going to be AFL. And that all kicks off tonight with the return of the traditional season opener between Carlton and Richmond at the MCG. I'm tipping Richmond to get across the line here, just purely based on how they finished off last season. Elimination final aside, they were scary in the last 9 weeks. And I think they have the goods to get the job done against Carlton, but I reckon Carlton will give them a bit of a run for their money, so it should be a close one. We skip Good Friday, there's no football on Good Friday, and we go across to Saturday, where Melbourne will be hosting Gold Coast at the MCG. I'm tipping Gold Coast in this one quite easily. They probably should have been the finalists last year, but they were hurt by the loss of Gary Ablett. He's back this week, yay! So I'm picking them to get the job done against Melbourne quite easily. Then we go across to ANZ Stadium in Sydney, where the Swans will be hosting Essendon. Essendon's going to be buoyed by the fact that its players have got the not guilty verdict, and it's going to be a much stronger outfit than what we saw in the NAB Challenge. But you know what? Sydney was another really scary side last year, and they're going to be sticking from the grand final defeat, so I'm tipping them to get the win quite easily at home. We go across to the Gamma next, where Brisbane will be hosting Collingwood, and I'm tipping Brisbane in this one. Partly home crowd advantage, partly their young guys last year were really exciting, and I reckon this year they can take it up another level and they'll get the win this week. Then it's back to Melbourne for Western Bulldogs versus West Coast Eagles. I'm choosing the Eagles for this one. It was a tough one to pick, but based purely on the fact that the Eagles' best is really quite good, and the Bulldogs under a new coach, I'm not too sure what to expect from them yet. On Easter Sunday, things will kick off with St Kilda versus Greater Western Sydney at Etihad Stadium. I'm tipping GWS for this one. They've got another season under their belt. They really should be pushing towards the top 8 now, and I reckon they can get the win over last year's Wooden Spooners. Then it's Adelaide versus North Melbourne at Adelaide Oval. Tough one again, really hard to pick between the two, but I've gone for North Melbourne. Everyone's expecting them to be top 4 this year, so they've got to start to show it. That starts with the win interstate and breaking the round 1 hoodoo that they have under Brad Scott. Then it's Freo versus Port at Subiaco. Freo are always a really scary prospect at home, especially with that really vocal, vibrant purple crowd behind them. But Port Adelaide, I reckon, are a bit of a class above. They should be top 4 again this year, and I reckon they'll get the win. And finally, Easter Monday, Hawks versus Geelong for the big clash at the MCG. I'm tipping sentimentally for this one. I'm going to go for Geelong. That's based purely on my own excitement at our new recruits. I can't wait to see Mitch Clark and Tommy Hawkins in the same forward line. I reckon they'll really stretch the Hawks' defence. Nakai Cockatoo, if he gets selected, is going to be really good as well, so I'm tipping the Cats to just get across by the barest of margins at the MCG in what I reckon will be another absolute ripper between the two sides. So they're my tips for round 1 of the AFL season. What do you reckon? Feel free to share your comments and thoughts below and let me know what you're expecting from the opening week. Happy tipping everyone. Bye.